This is Joy Rowland, and you are listening to the Empowered Wealthy Women podcast. This is episode number 36, Not in a Hurry. Welcome to Empowered Wealthy Women, a podcast for ambitious women who want to build wealth. You'll learn how to finally fix your relationship with money, increase your net worth, and make more money. Ladies, it's time to create a life of abundance, wealth, empowerment, and joy. Ready? Let's go! Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 36 of the Empowered Wealthy Women podcast. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for listening to this podcast and welcome, most especially if this is your first episode. I am so thrilled you're here. I hope you're doing well wherever you're tuning in from, morning, afternoon, or evening. I hope all is well with you and your family. Today, I want to talk to you about not being in a hurry. Yes, in today's world, instant gratification is what most people seek. Like, because everything is, I want it now, now, now. I want my food now. When I go to the drive-thru, I want my food now. When I want to eat, I want my microwave to work so fast. Like when I order food from Uber Eats, I want it to arrive now. So somehow we've been conditioned to get, expect and get instant gratification. But I want to encourage you not to have that mindset when it comes to wealth creation. Yes, because what I find is it's the journey that's more enjoyable. So I know this might be difficult to wrap your head around, especially if maybe you are struggling with money right now and you might not want to embrace the concept I want to talk about. But as someone who has been poor a lot of my young life, I know what it feels like to need to make money now. Okay. But having gotten to the stage I'm at, when I look back, I now recognize that um it's the journey that counts. Like it's the transformation. Because when you have a money goal, which I know most of you listening to this podcast have a money goal, when you have a money goal, it's the person you become along the way that like that's priceless. So for example, I have a goal to earn $1 million in 12 months, so in one calendar year. And that goal, I know that when I reach that goal, I'm going to have a new goal. It might be 5 million, it might be 10 million. But what really matters is the person I'm becoming along the way. I'll give you an example. So, I'm becoming the woman who honors her word to herself. I'm becoming the woman who takes care of her health. I'm becoming the woman who prioritizes sleep. I'm becoming the woman who goes for a walk every single day. I'm becoming the woman who opens up herself to learn new things, new ideas, to learn new skills, right? So before I had this goal of becoming earning $1 million in one calendar year. I used to be an employee, right? I worked for a bank and I was consulting as an IT consultant. But now I have this goal and I'm working for myself. I'm learning new skills. For example, podcasting. I never knew how to podcast until I started my business. I never used to be on social media. Like, I am naturally an introverted person, right? But now I go on social media once a day. I show my face, right? So I'm becoming this woman I don't even recognize anymore. And I'm more open, I'm more I'll say empathetic to other people, right? I'm becoming a better version of myself. So I'm at the stage where it's not just the money in my bank account, right? So I know for the foreseeable future, I don't have to worry about money, right? I have a lovely home. I have an amazing daughter. So life is good, right? But the work I do on my business helps me to evolve. Like, this is what makes me so excited to wake up in the morning. Like, it gives me purpose, and I can see the impact my work has on other people. In fact, I got a message yesterday that just made me so emotional. This lady saw my post on Facebook, and she sent me a private message to thank me for all of my posts and how my posts have impacted her. Like, when I read that message, like, it just filled my heart with so much joy. And so instead of responding via text, like texting a message, I left a voice message. And she was so overjoyed that I took my time to leave a voice note, you know? So it's all of these experiences that evolve me, and I am so grateful for the woman I'm becoming. So I want to encourage you not to be in a hurry. Like, enjoy the process. And when you start enjoying the process of building wealth, like, wealth comes so easily. When you're in a hurry, you lose sight of what's important now, and it robs you of happiness. And many times, most people I speak to, most women I talk to, they think that when they have $1 million in their bank account, they're going to be much, much happier than they are now. But that's a lie. Yes, that's a lie. Happiness is available to you now. And you can actually begin to feel the feelings you're chasing, because all of us, when we have a goal, is because we want to feel a certain way when we attain the goal. So someone who's struggling to pay rent, for example, wants to earn a lot more money because they think that when they have X amount of dollars, it's going to make them happier. But I want you to consider this, that your thoughts are what create your feelings. So right now, you can experience the feeling you're craving, the feeling you think you get when you reach your $1 million goal. You can start to experience that feeling right now. Yeah. Like, when I heard this concept from my coach, Brooke Castillo, like, it just transformed my life. Because before now, I used to be in a hurry. Like, I wanted to make all the dollars, I wanted to make all the money. And I didn't realize that it was robbing me of happiness. That craving for success was robbing me of the now, right now, what the beauty around me now, the blessings I have around me now, because I'm chasing something. I'm in a hurry to get to X amount of dollars. I'm losing sight of the blessings I have now. And that's the fastest way to rob yourself of happiness. So, as you build wealth, I want you to focus on the process. Focus on enjoying the process. So, if you have a goal, let's say you have a goal of 500K, and let's say you want to, I'm just going to think of an example off the top of my head. Maybe you want to build um, a care business. This was one I thought about a couple of months ago. So, I wanted to buy a franchise to run um, a care business where I would employ people who would then go to elderly people's homes to help them, right? So if you have that kind of business, for example, you got to enjoy the process of hiring people, enjoy the process of talking to potential clients, enjoy the process of setting up your business, enjoy the process of doing all the back end work, the operations. And if you even think to yourself, when you see someone that is so excited about the job they are doing, there is an air around them, and it's so attractive, and it's almost like things happen to you so easily because you are in that space of I'm excited about what I'm doing now. So here's another example. So to build my business, putting out content on this podcast is one of the activities I decided to do. I also run Facebook ads. I'm very active on social media. So I post on Instagram and Facebook. So recording this podcast, if I had the mind of, oh, this is one thing I have to do to check off my list, it's going to come across on the podcast, right? And I'm going to come across as not being engaged, being frustrated, you know? But because I enjoy the process, like I always look forward to putting on the microphone, my headset, and recording the podcast and coming up with ideas on topics to share with my audience. So, enjoying the process goes a very long way. Now, how do you get to do this? First of all, appreciate who you are now and understand that it's not better there than here. Like this is something that my coach, Brooke Castillo, talks about all of the time. She says that life is 50-50. Yes, life will always be 50-50. There'll be joy, there'll be sadness, right? We would always experience life 50-50. So having more wealth will not take you away from experiencing life 50-50. In fact, we need to embrace that concept of 50-50 life. So, even when you think about the happiest person you know, right? They are not happy 100% of the time. Sadness is what we need to actually experience happiness. And why would I want to be happy 100% of the time? No, I don't want to be happy 100% of the time. I want to be able to feel my feelings. I want to be able to feel negative emotions and process those negative emotions. For example, when I lost my very close cousin, I call her my sister. I lost her last year to cancer. When I lost her, I cried. Even now, I still cry when I think about her because she was so young, right? So I wouldn't want to be happy hearing that I lost a loved one, right? So life is 50-50. And when you embrace life as 50-50, you get to enjoy it more. So it wouldn't be better, life wouldn't be better when you reach your $1 million goal. No, life is still going to be 50-50. So embrace that 50-50 mentality and enjoy the process of building wealth. I hope you are encouraged. I hope you know to just breathe, right? Just know that everything will be fine. Having a money goal is the best personal development I know in the whole world. Because when you have a money goal and you start working towards your money goal, it's going to bring up all of your personal issues. It's going to bring up all of your limiting beliefs, all of your money blocks. And dealing with all of those along the way is what makes us extraordinary humans. And it's what makes us the best version of ourselves. I hope as you go to create wealth, whatever your endeavor is, I hope you embrace happiness. I hope you embrace the 50-50 mentality and you enjoy the process. I'll see you in the next episode. Hey, very quickly before you go, if you are ready to finally fix your relationship with money, increase your net worth, and make more money, then I invite you to my one-on-one private coaching program. This is where you learn how to take control of your money and build wealth. To get started, book a free intro call with me. The link is in the show notes. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.